Hello, hello. We're live. How's it going, Ed?
Parker, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I'm great. Thanks for bringing this movie to me tonight.
Oh, hey, no problem. One of the greatest things about doing the show is getting to find just new nuggets in the minefield. Just chiseling away, and sometimes you find a gem. I think this one is a gem. I haven't really heard of it, but I'm excited.
Nice. Well, how did you find it?
Like how I find every movie we do on this show is just some research. I look through the list of public domain shows and research the ones that stand out to me. This one was made in like the late 70s. The last few that we've watched have been like, a little on the older side. Was it Reefer Madness was 1934, The Terror of Tiny Town,
Yeah.
1938. And then I think Spider Baby was our most recent one with 64.
Yeah.
So this one's like late 70s. Technology should be better.
Should.
Arguable in this one. It should be.
Okay.
but uh but yeah, I'd say like everything in this production is actually significantly worse than our other movies.
Oh, sweet.
Uh
So this is an Italian film, right? Reefer Madness? Yeah, it scared me straight
it
too.
scared
Haven't
me
even
straight
looked at
too.
a joint since.
Oh man, I don't even know what it looks like. I thought joints were cigarettes until last year.
Yeah, geez, true. So this movie, it's got a lower production value than even those movies you're saying. Is that because it's an
Yeah,
Italian film?
I'm not entirely sure. I think there was a lot of successful Italian movies at the time. It was kind of interesting. I mean, then you get a lot of like poorly made Italian films that are just like kind of redubbed for the American market. Sometimes they'll get like a lesser known actor to star in them. This one, a much lesser known actor. Um, but yeah, so the movie is called Cosmos, uh, War of the Planets. Uh, it's a low budget Italian movie made in 1977, immediately following the success and release of Star Wars.
Oh,
Can't hear
Cashew
us.
and
Is it
Cheese
just
can't
me?
hear us. I think it might be just you. Can anyone else in chat confirm if you can hear us?
That would be
Nice.
a
Yeah.
significant damper on the
Cashew and
show
cheese.
if
You
you
might
couldn't
just need
hear.
to. Yeah, that would do it. You might just need to hit your volume toggle in Twitch. Nice. Okay, so anyways, okay, so this is a Italian movie, lower
Yeah,
budget.
yeah, I don't know what they spent the budget on. Like, if it's lower budget or if they just like completely fucked it from the get go. Either way, it was. It's part of a trilogy, or as you told me, maybe part of 4 movies. I didn't see a fourth one, but I believe you 100%.
And this is the
But it's a
first
part
of that trilogy or 4
yeah,
movies.
yeah. I wouldn't just like throw us into the middle. That would be.
I
That'd
mean,
be
would it
rough.
make a difference?
No, no. Now that you mention it, no, it would not. They are so horrible, but
Nice. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah. So it's also considered maybe a remake of a movie called Planet of the Vampires from 1965.
Yeah, I
I
saw
don't know.
that.
Are you gonna do all 4? Ooh, I was thinking of doing that.
Yeah, we
Or
should reserve
we
that
should
right.
we
at
should
least.
probably do that. Yeah, right.
And I'll keep that one up our sleeves if we don't have anything better to watch.
Yeah, we'll see how you guys like it. If you guys are down to watch it, and if we're not too, oh, you're here for the ride. All
Thanks.
right.
What's the
you're willing to stick
Wi-Fi?
with us. All
What's the
right,
Wi-Fi?
thanks.
You're at the top of the Oscars leaderboard. I don't know if you know that, but
Oh,
you are our
ooh,
biggest fan
yeah.
so far.
Who are the top 3?
Good question. If you hit the about on us, or no, I think since we're
go.
streaming, you'll see it right there.
Oh
But,
yeah, absolutely, right there. We
yeah,
got What's the
we're-
Wi-Fi number 1, Cashew and Cheese number 2, and then Francis Ford Coppola number 3.
Nice. Cashew and cheese, who, figure out that volume and you'll be an even bigger fan. Trust me. Nice.
Slam.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I can't say I've watched. So why is this movie in the public domain if it was made in the 70s?
That's a good question. I'm gonna guess that this one just wasn't re-up due to people not liking it and having no audience.
So they just gave it up?
Yeah, I'm guessing they're just like, all right, did we make like enough money or make a quick buck? Yeah, okay, we don't need to pay for this anymore.
Okay.
Nice. I couldn't see anyone defending the renewal fees.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that like a notary isn't too cheap, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, when I was looking at this, I saw, what's the name of the main actor? He's got an English sounding name. Something Johnson? Ricky Johnson?
John Richardson.
John Richardson.
Yeah,
That was
Ricky
awesome.
Johnson's in this movie.
John
John. Yeah, John Richardson. All right, yeah. So I should probably mention that, like, John Richardson, the star of this movie, who does look like a movie star. He does have the classic movie star look. Unfortunately, he did pass away earlier this year, back in January 4th. January 4th of this year, from complications of COVID-19. So just a shout out to John. He was the star of quite a few Italian movies in the 60s and 70s, and apparently he would like to be known for his photography more than his acting. But it sounds like he had a lot of fun acting and got like some cars worked into some of his contracts, so good for him.
That's a positive way to spin it. If he's known more for his photography than his acting, that tells me a little something about his acting.
Yeah, or at least
good
definitely
might
the
or might
productions he
not
was
be.
in. Yeah, right. Yeah, good for John,
Good for
right? Yeah,
John.
right. He probably got like, he's probably totally happy with this. Like, I got some awesome cars. I got paid a lot of money. Got to be in some movies.
Yeah.
It's probably awesome.
So when I getting cars in your
Yeah, right.
contract, yeah, that'd be
Oh,
pretty cool.
yeah. That is one thing I want to get worked into our Twitch contracts when they start coming up. Is like, I need my Ferrari. Okay, first things first. Need a
Yeah.
Ferrari.
I'm gonna get a Nissan Leaf. Better for the environment, Ed.
Well, I'm getting a green Ferrari.
Oh, for sure.
So,
yeah.
you know.
An E Ferrari. So yeah, this guy, sorry, his name is John Richardson. John Richardson. So when I saw that, like when I was reading about this, I thought it was going to be like, he was like maybe one of the people that was the character in that new Quentin Tarantino movie he was based off of, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What's Leonardo DiCaprio's character's name? It's
Oh, boy.
Rick something.
I couldn't pull it.
Rick Dalton.
Yeah.
Rick Dalton? Yeah.
Wow, that's an awesome pull. Yeah,
But
nice.
anyways,
Totally.
so the thing is because like there was that whole like he all of a sudden is washed up, and then like the Italian genre movies were like knocking on his door, and I'm like, oh, maybe this is like one of those guys that Tarantino has like some 60s Hollywood fetish for, but no, I guess
Yeah,
I
right.
guess
He
not.
totally could have been.
He never even hit Hollywood, this guy, did he?
No, he was just no. I think he was in some British films in maybe the late 50s, but yeah, then it was Italian movies from then on forth.
Noah, don't miss
Franco
the kill
Nero
check.
was in that.
the skill check. Noah Don't Miss the Skill Check says that we should watch some giallos. Do you know what giallos are?
Gallows? Is that Giallos? Gallows?
Giallos. What's a giallo, Noah?
No, I'm not entirely sure what those are. I'd be down to watch pretty much anything.
Yeah.
If it's in the public domain, preferably.
Yeah. Tell us what those are all about. Yeah, thanks for bringing them to our radar. We'll watch them. If we can legally watch them on Twitch, then we're down. Ooh, Italian
thriller murder mystery. Totally down. 100%. Oh yeah, Dario Argento. Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Nice.
Zombie and stuff like that. He's a classic filmmaker. Classic, like,
I hope he's the Italian Agatha
bloody
Christie.
Italian movies in the late 70s. Well, yeah, he's rad. I'm a big fan. Like him and some of his like Romero collabs. Like, he's awesome.
And but you know what? Before we start the movie, I don't want to pass over
big
what's
fan.
the Wi-Fi's comment about Leonardo DiCaprio wiggling his toes in an audition tape for Tarantino. I believe it. A lot of feet on
man,
screen.
Tarantino. Any reference to Tarantino, I think should get Oscars.
Thing.
Maybe
he does have a foot thing, right?
That's a good poll.
Has he like said?
Yeah.
Has he
Oh,
said
yeah,
like I've got
absolutely.
a foot thing, or does he not admit it?
I don't think he denies it. But it's pretty apparent. I always like to. I don't like to, but I do think of the scene where Selma Hayek puts her foot in Tarantino's mouth in From Dusk Till Dawn. Ugh. Like, after hearing about his foot fetish, I just felt so bad for her. I think that's a Harvey Weinstein production as well. Don't really need to go into that. It's just, I don't know. He feels a little greasier every time I hear a story about him.
That's all right. We're watching some real... yeah. We're watching some real films here, and let's get into the Italian stuff.
We're not watching any of that shit.
Okay,
yeah, none of that hack Tarantino stuff.
Should we roll the film, or is there anything else you want to say before we watch it?
You know what? No, absolutely. Let's watch this thing. Let's do it. Absolutely. Anything I have to say, we'll touch on. Let's go for it.
Okay, well, chat, thanks for joining us. We're going to have, a game, of course. Thanks, What's the Wi-Fi? So yeah, for those of you who don't know, our points are called Oscars. A great commodity in Hollywood. And so we do kind of like a drinking game where, like, if something specific happens in this movie, we award Oscars to whoever's in chat. So do you have a game for us for this movie, Ed?
I didn't before, but now that I'm thinking of it, maybe every time Frank Zappa comes on screen.
Great. Okay, you hear that? Every time Frank Zappa comes on the screen, hit us in chat, and you'll get some Oscars. Okay, I'm going to pull up this old film here. Frank Zappa.
Will this work?
Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Okay, I've got this
rad
movie
reference.
You got it up on your end?
I do.
Okay, I'll count us down. A 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, we'll watch some great cinema.
I'm ready.
Sorry, I just have to laugh because this actual like upload of this video only has 21 views. So we're really treading on unshaken territory here. And it's been up for a little while. Okay. 3, 2.
But every time they mention a war on the planet. Oh, sorry. Interrupted your countdown.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
3, 2, 1, go. Every time they mention a war on planet is happening, yeah, we can do that too.
That's good. All right, my Atari 2600 has better effects than this.
You and Noah are on the same page.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it sounds like Frogger. It kind of looks and sounds like a Simon toy. It's like blinking. Okay, so maybe their budget didn't go into effects? Maybe the costumes look great.
Check our coordinates.
Oh,
to base
never mind.
plan. Compare figures with signal direction. Angle alpha 37. Angle alpha 12. Velocity 600 miles per second.
Signals in direction course. Power signals constant. Exact coordinate, signal, exact direction. Course confirmed.
It looks like if like the Devo hat melted and shaped around their heads.
So it's funny, Star Wars giving it a run for its money. I read a lot of people in the description say this doesn't hold a candle to Star Wars or Star Trek. But then some people were like, this was Star Wars before Star Wars. So you be the judge.
It is like a complete Star Wars knockoff.
No stellar explosion.
Oh, there was Frank Zappa in the background a bit.
Oh, really?
He doesn't get a close-up yet. Yeah, I'll mention it.
To escape the rays of that explosion.
Information requested on explosion is not existent.
70s hippie love Star Wars.
Change
Yeah.
of course necessary.
Their heads look
something
like
wrong with it.
penises.
It's the end.
Oh, there's Frank Zappa.
Oh, Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa cares more about noshing on jerky than if he lives or dies.
Okay, Zappa it is.
Uh-oh, an asteroid's gonna hit him. I guess they're fine. I don't quite get what they're trying to convey there. Like, was that them like dodging the asteroid? I think.
Explosion occurring 10 million years ago.
Whoa.
Crazy. Very close and huggy crew. Microplastics
I
in
honestly
space.
love the soundtrack so far.
Oh yeah? You do?
Oh,
It
yeah.
kind of sounds like it's entirely guitar feedback.
Yeah, actually, you're right. It does. It doesn't sound good.
What a
don't
great
know.
cold open though that was. Wasn't that just like gripping?
I don't know, man. This is the kind of stuff these days people pay Trent Reznor to do to soundtrack their movie.
It's true. Just kind of eerie dissonance. Yeah. A little bit. Someone mentioned, is it Noah? You mentioned Dario Argento. This kind of sounds like something he would put in like his zombie movies back in the late 70s, early 80s. Oh, script by the two
Couple
owls.
owls.
Nice. A writing tour de force.
S. Freschetti. Cameraman. Not even a cinematographer credit.
National music? What is that?
Blueback. What's Blueback?
I don't know.
That guy didn't know his
Bluebacks?
name
Is that
on the
like their
movie, so
currency?
he didn't even have his first name.
It's Italian currency. It's how they handle
All
the
these
money.
people just have the first initials of their name. They don't want their full name on the movie.
100%. Just want plausible deniability about working on it.
By law, though, you have to have some form of your name in the credits, or else Mussolini will hang you.
Eastman Kodak, Richard Kodak's coke-addicted son.
Like, we get it. They're in space. Like, fuck. At this point. Telecolor. Not Technicolor.
Yeah, not
Telecolor.
it wasn't Technicolor. What kind of shoddy shit is this? Oh. Directed by another owl. It was. Yeah, they had the big budget. I think they invented their own company too. They spent a lot on stock footage, I can tell you that much. Like, this is clearly in like a factory.
They had nothing for the credits. Came up with it after the fact.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was like have some foam bits floating in a black studio. That's our credits.
Repeat. All directions constant.
Oh man, like this is really poorly done. I don't have a joke for how shoddy this production is so far. It's so bad. Like you can't see anything. Yeah, right? They weren't. They just looked like some like people working in a factory. Like maybe the director just like broke in.
Miller? Huh?
Whoa!
This just got great.
Yeah, these are the bad guys with black penis helmets. So he just walked up to a guy, punched him in the face, and walked away.
If this movie is just 90 minutes of this dude walking around punching people, I'm in.
Who's
Lord Farquaad?
Who is that?
From Shrek.
Oh.
That's a great ball.
There's no doubt about it, and that punch of his proves it. In the report, I charge Captain Hamilton with insubordination.
So you think the
Shit.
facts have been altered? I've never received an order from Miller. I've never even
that
seen
guy
a
looks
like
report
Michael
from Miller.
Fassbender.
All I have ever
does
seen
a bit,
is a
huh?
bunch of notes from an electronic hunk of
Michael
Now,
Fassbender
I'm not
meets
in the
Billy
habit of
Zane.
taking orders from a machine. It was an insult, sir, and he deserved it.
He's had
He's
enough of
talking
this shit.
about the
Totally
greatest
has.
brain ever made by man.
This is like classic Alan Al
The case
dialogue.
now is in my jurisdiction.
It's like having two
I should have
Sorkins.
contacted Hamilton personally. Perhaps a conference with Captain Hamilton would have been the proper procedure. It might have prevented this embarrassing situation.
Yikes.
As for Hamilton, I assure you he will be justly disciplined.
Oh.
But if this incident became public, it could
Whoa, nice framing.
Captain
They
Hamilton
really
certainly
fucked up
will
this
be
full
disciplined.
screen cut. It's
Our
like
good
old
friend S.
VHS.
Fruschetti, the cameraman.
Yeah, right?
Commander, I'm sorry.
It's like pan and scan, but like it doesn't pan or scan.
They warned
It's
me
like
when
cuts
they
people off.
transferred you under my orders, but the warning wasn't necessary. Your arrogance was well known in advance. We knew all about it. Continue, Captain, and in just 1 month's time, I'll transfer you to the quartermaster service. Not a rosy prospect, Commander.
Wearing a dress.
I should consult Wiz for what happened, so that he would give.
It's like
Eliminate
it's so
dangerous
close to
personnel.
Star Trek, but yeah,
I
a
will
little more
consult
dress.
Wiz,
It's a beautiful blouse.
putting you in
Look, I
command
would
of
love
the
to like
spaceship,
put that
leaving
on.
for
A little
the Vega
cleave,
sector.
a little bit of the décolletage.
So is this a different ship than those original people that were hugging each other with the red helmets?
You know, that's the thing. It's kind of not too clear, but I think so.
Oh, they're there.
Now that I'm going outside, I'll try to find a good bottle of whiskey for you.
Good idea.
Are those
as long
like
as
giant
it's
Nerf
Scotch.
balls just
No problem.
jammed into the
They
wall
are.
behind them?
This this kind of has like
This is
a
your
Life
chamber to
Aquatic
bridge.
with Steve
Scores ready for
Zissou
instrument
vibe
test.
to it, where they're
All
like
set.
all the same in these ridiculous outfits.
Could you imagine if it was like intentionally quirky like that and it was this genius movie?
We would have went a lot farther.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Buzz Lightyear, yeah. Jeez.
Enter decompression chamber. Maximum duration 10 seconds. Repeat, 10 seconds. Clear the area.
Ooh, here we go.
If he's Buzz Lightyear, then who's Woody? Is it the dude that punched that person in the face? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Or is he? Who's the Andy? I want to know who the Andy is.
Butch, the bad kid. That's the guy who punched him. What's the bad kid's name in that movie? Butch. You know?
Andy? Oh no, not Andy.
Or
Oh,
Buff,
man.
Biff, or something.
Yeah, it's Biff Tannen.
It's usually Biff. It's a bully
Biff
kid.
Tannen.
Oh, look at this.
Wow,
at
look.
this.
I can't wait to see how they
Yeah,
handle
the skull
floating in
shirt douche
space.
kid. That's right. That kid. I think it's Biff.
Sid. It's
It's Sid.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sid's another bully name.
Whoa, this floating in space looks like shit. Oh my god.
Well, hey man, if they did that for $200 in the 70s, I think they did a good job.
Yeah, right. Not bad.
Sid.
Oh, Sid is great.
Yeah, he does look
is this
scarily
Sid?
like a skinhead in the future.
Total neo-Nazi.
Okay, so
Is that Robin Williams?
For the interception of gamma rays.
If it is, that
It's
explains why he
practically
killed
a
himself.
monument. You know that thing must be 100 years
tough.
old.
All right, that sound effect is from Star Trek, the original series. Before he did Popeye. Before he got authentic Popeye tattoos too. I would love to visit the Popeye set in Newfoundland.
there's a
Telecameras
bum.
are
It's still
in full
there.
working.
There's
Activate
a bum
radio
there in the
contact with
background.
outside.
A bum and foil.
Why in the hell did you send only one man out there?
Well, I thought, Captain,
Come in, Peter. Peter, can you
I think
hear
they
me?
just like got him on a rope
Very
by
well,
his
Captain.
feet.
It's too hazardous to
Or
work
just like
alone.
upside down
Re-enter
camera.
the ship immediately.
Oh yeah.
We'll
They
prepare
just
another
like
crew member to go
have
with
him
you.
just standing on various
orders are
things and they tilt
But
it.
outside, we work in pairs.
Don't worry, Captain. I'll be extremely careful.
Are those computers behind them or Tetris blocks?
Captain, look at screen number 2.
Stop it, Segura.
Again, that's
That's an
anher
order.
sound effect from Star
that
Trek: The
battery
Original
breaks, the acid
Series.
will destroy your
It's just
spacesuit.
like
I know what I'm doing.
it looks like a
Captain.
play.
Only take a few
Fisher
seconds.
Price designed the spaceship 100%.
Oh, look at that. Programming some coordinates.
Whoa!
Oh no, I guess he's repairing the ship.
Did Steve Jobs design the circuitry? It looks beautifully engineered.
He could die out there. He's liable to be.
Won't take long at all, Captain. I've got to screw this in. It won't take a moment.
Peter. You're a,
They're all just
you're a
watching.
damn fool.
So they're doing something out there. Is it the asteroid that like damaged the ship?
I guess so.
Apple presents. Is it going to be on Apple Plus? Or Apple TV? Because I'll 100% resub.
You know, this does have a very similar vibe to that Apple 1984 commercial.
Oh yeah, it's true. For the Olympics, it's great.
A lot of like
Hey.
sound effects and goofy costumes and shit.
Throwing a hammer at there.
You've got plenty of time to get back to the ship.
You
Stop whining.
Above all,
Come on, you gotta
So
get his whole
bad.
face in the frame. There you go. Yeah, that
Oh
guy's
my god. They're so incompetent.
you've got 3 minutes before the suit will corrode.
3 minutes for a corrode. What the oh, that sound.
You have 2.5 minutes.
2.5. They're handling the condensing of time so brilliantly.
What?
If only we had IQs above 20, we could have solved this
Was
problem.
that Zappa back there? Is that
Oh,
Zappa
maybe.
right there? What does he look like?
No, Zappa has the mustache and long hair.
Responding. Help me.
Dude's just
No
dying, and
effort
they're
at
just
all
like,
to help him. They're all just like, ugh. Hope he dies soon, so this is less awkward.
oh, this dude's getting interested in this. He's getting hard to this. Is this our hero?
Peter, Captain Hamilton.
Is this the save the cat moment? Letting the cat melt, scream, and die in space?
This is not the right time. Yeah, they're just gonna let him die. They're like kind
Okay,
of
he's
waiting it out,
saving
like,
him.
Oh, he's going for him.
Whoa, his ass is really showing off in that
This is like-
tinfoil.
Whoa, that shot was weird.
The music is amazing.
So I'm a little worried. This movie already played the quintessential space movie card right away, where like they go out to repair the ship, and it's like really intense. You know, that's like
Yep.
every space movie. There's like that moment where they have to go to the surface outside on the ship.
Now they have to think of some other shit. That's gonna be great. I'm excited to see what they pull out when they're forced to like come up with something original.
Apple bottom, silver jeans.
They're too far away.
Let's
That
bring him
speed
back
won't
in
make it.
style.
Look, Mila. What's going on? What are they stopping for?
Yeah, what are they stopping for? I literally can't see. They're just not showing anything. I think so.
Yeah, I think
Are they
they
just like
are.
swimming in space? Doesn't work like that. Good point. This is so bad. I would love to have like a NASA engineer watch this and get his get their opinion on it.
Like, man, the director was like, just look at the camera. Like, they all have like different expressions and shit. Like,
Segura's a dead
Yeah,
man.
right? You just wanted some choices. Just like make a bunch of faces. I don't know what I'm gonna cut.
it's just like, look at the camera for me. Do whatever face you want. Like, it's not consistent. This is pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
I
that
believe they're
nebula?
in space.
That nebula behind him kind of looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters.
So, do you think that any of these actors, while the movie was being made, knew this was gonna suck?
I think some experienced people probably, but I bet there was some fresh young talent that were like, guys, I got like a big role on in the Italian Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe our man John Richardson knew, but he probably had a car in the deal and didn't really care.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit. He just rolled.
So wait,
up,
which
like,
one is he?
I think he's like the main lead. Whoa, that arm's mangled. Or
Sleeping
just like,
time.
what? What the fuck is that? I hope this thing just tells you like what to do for everything.
It kind of sounds like I'm playing like some Japanese like N64 game, and there's just like
are you sure
some
this spaceship's in the orbit of
waiting
the
music.
passage?
Not I.
The
but
music
he
is like
seems very
shockingly like inept and video gamey. Like I don't know what they're doing.
Probably because this movie was in the public domain.
Here
Video
it is.
games stole all the sound
Satellite has
effects.
entered our screen.
Give me the data.
Sir, we can either frame the eyes
Wait a
or the
minute, I'm
breasts.
recording.
Yeah, he got the spaceship instead of a
Distance,
car. He's like,
180,000
yeah.
The spaceship. It was probably like this
Listen to
big, and I
me,
bet.
women.
1,000 miles per second.
Yeah.
Angle of trajectory alpha 24 degrees. End of the data.
Object identified as the satellite Dana. Satellite is completely safe. No
This
intervention
computer is
necessary.
awful.
Proceed.
I
on
wish
present
Siri
speed
like
and
kind of sounded like
trajectory.
this.
Satellite information now programmed. Distance 180,000 miles.
We're
Speed,
lucky.
73,000
We don't have to
miles.
stop until...
What do you think of
Whoa,
Captain
nice
Hamilton?
overlapping dialogue. What the fuck
Don't
was
you
that?
think he's a
That was horrible.
fascinating man?
Just cut her off. Whoa.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? What does it mean?
What the hell? Another classic line from the Two Owls.
Seems almost a message coming from space.
Is this the sound effect of like arcade Mario
oh.
Brothers running? Frank Zappa! Frank Zappa! That's Frank Zappa. There we go.
It seems hard to believe, but in only
Boot tricks
20
with
more
Italian
hours,
Frank
we'll be on our way back
Zappa.
to home
This guy
base.
fucking loves
Your
it.
move.
Bravo, Marseille. All he thinks about is vacation.
Zappa!
Captain, our computer is picking up a strange signal. Here, sir, you better take a look at it.
Thanks. It's impossible. The computer's got to be wrong.
Ooh. Same shot.
Back to the sound effects.
You understand, Colonel? Yes, sir. And you'll begin the investigation immediately. It will be done, sir. You know we can't allow this to continue. I will inform you. Report to me as soon as you have anything. Those damn signals are damaging Earth's
Such a
radio and
quick
video
conversation.
systems. I'm receiving solicitations from all over the world.
He almost
Did you say
bailed on the
damn
line
twice?
halfway through. Did you see that?
He's like
Colonel
this
Alden,
damn bit.
It's lucky for us that you're here.
Yes, sir. Let's get down to facts.
Sir, we could get another take. Nah, it's good
Disposition
enough.
is Wiz given.
Well, get out of here.
Did he say
Wiz
it
affirms
ultimately?
But
Yeah.
behind
Then
this
we're
strange
keeping
signal
it.
is an alien intelligence that knows all.
Time
And
is
there's
film
danger.
is film is money.
Wiz orders
Yeah,
us
right?
to find
Oh,
the emission
man.
source and destroy it.
Gotta pay for his car
Send an
somehow.
airship
Come
at
on.
once.
Whoa! It keeps going. So this is them trying to transmit a signal, right? That we just keep going back to? Some shit.
You know, I would confidently
You
say
hear that?
yes usually, but
More of those
I have no idea. Maybe, probably, maybe. Oh, it's going.
They certainly
This is
sound
kind of like the
strange.
sound when like one of those
Come on, relax.
Venus flytraps comes out of the hole in Mario.
I agree.
Yeah,
that
oh,
those
totally.
Are not
Yeah, yeah,
normal
yeah.
signals, but I also think the computer isn't functioning right. That's all. So stay calm.
That
I
guy's so
really
chill.
think that computer in there
There's always some chill.
is
It's
just
like
got to be drunk.
Doesn't give a shit.
These
He's
strange
just
signals,
asking for it.
I love
Could
these
be
just like
radioactivity meeting the
slow
cosmic
burning
belt.
zoom-ins.
And if these signals are really
On
being
just the
sent on not
worst
cosmic
dubbed
radiation,
dialogue.
I figured they'll be strong enough to reach
It's
the
so
ground.
confident
And I'll
in
bet
its
that
like
they're being heard
ability
on
to
every
not
radio
dub.
telescope
It's
on
like,
the entire
fuck it.
Earth. Your move.
What's the nearest spaceship to the emission source of the signals?
Fucking love that guy. Is that John Richardson?
Some space weed? Oh man. I hope.
Who's the
I hope they did.
MK-31 commander?
You know what? I think maybe
Captain
he is the
Hamilton.
bad guy.
I think he
He's
got
too
some
chill.
space crack to
Fred
smoke.
Hamilton,
That guy's
the
too
one on
chill.
the
Maybe he
Sirius
is the bad
expedition?
guy.
The Mars incident?
The red or blue guy.
Intolerant of
The
any
guy who
kind
was
of
like,
discipline.
maybe
Chilling,
it
just
is
like,
wrong."
And rejected.
Captain Hamilton is a good commander.
Yeah.
It's true that he has quite
He
the
seems like the
temper
bad
and that he
guy.
takes a little
But I
too
think
much
he's supposed to
personal
be the
initiative.
anti-hero.
But I'm convinced that while these aspects are negative on Earth,
That's
they're
true.
very
Movies
useful
didn't
to a
have
commander-in-chief of such a very important expedition.
Shitty Bruce Campbell.
The MK-31
Oh man.
will have to move
So
beyond
if Bruce
known space.
Campbell's already a
And
B,
Captain
so this
Hamilton
guy
the
is
most
like
suitable man to do it. With your
D
permission,
minus
I
Bruce
don't see
Campbell.
what Hamilton
Hey, we said
is
D
right for
minus
the
at the same
situation.
time.
Hey, should we give ourselves
Hamilton is
Oscars?
to be
I think
discussed.
so.
Let me go, Commander.
D minus minus brutal.
Stop this wrangling. Wiz will decide.
He's still a human being after all.
Be ordered to do.
He only
No, I haven't
he
the
doesn't
right
have
crew.
the
Shots,
chin.
man.
Whoa.
What the fuck is this?
We've
See, if it was Bruce
completed a
Campbell,
mission
they would
lasting
definitely
6
get the
months
chin in the
and are due
frame.
for rotation in less than 24 hours. My men are tired. They need a rest. They want to get back to Earth.
They
and to
clearly
their
need a
families.
rest. This
Evidently, I
guy's
didn't make
talking to
myself
a
clear
wall.
enough to you, Captain. I did not call you to debate. Wiz's orders must be carried out. Nonsense. If a machine says to go out and get killed, it does not mean I must do it.
Mouth.
The new rules allow me to disobey such an order. I'm reserving decision. I'll report to you later.
Consider your future, Captain Hamilton. Forget the new rules this time. You've got to obey, Captain. The commander here has helped you before. But now not even he can help you. He'll be unable to protect your career if you persist in your refusal.
Think it over, Captain. At the end of the mission, you'll all be given extra leave with the possibility of a very fine promotion. I'll be the first one to suggest it.
This is great.
You'll all be heroes. From our press room, you'll all be followed continuously by journalists from all over the world. Think it over.
Guy
This
was
is-
dead in his
Sorry,
eyes.
Commander.
Yeah, this is
No
the
member
same
of my
speech
crew
that the
wants to be
producers
a
gave
hero.
to the crew to convince them to work on this movie.
Leave is going to be fine without a promotion. And tell that hunk of metal that
Look at them. All these people look dead in the eyes.
Oh.
Dead inside.
They're just like, they're always rolling on rehearsal, so they're just like, wait, that was actually the shot? Oh no.
Hello,
It's like, yeah, we got it in the
Hello, Jane
rehearsal.
Fraser. It's been a long time.
I won't try to talk you into changing
Princess
your
Leia.
mind. I only ask
They
that you
clearly
behave
have history.
justly. Allow the crew to choose. It's the only democratic way, I feel. That certainly does seem the fairest way to handle this, doesn't it?
That is fair. This person is fair. Give him that.
Yeah, maybe it's a political drama. That's why it's so
I think
serious.
so. I mean, the two owls, they are like Aaron Sorkin, and Sorkin is known for his political drama. So, I think you're onto something. 100%. This music.
Hi, Richard.
Hi.
Whoa, whoa.
Uh-oh. This is spicy. Wow. Just high. Was it the
Man,
first
that
time
was-
they met?
Soundtrack by Daft Punk. Yeah, it would be better.
Soundtrack by
if
Daft
it
Punk.
did have that.
Soundtrack by, like, the NES version of Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, jeez.
How
A little
long?
foreplay.
Whatever.
Is this, like, gonna be
Violin
like the
or
sex
gentle?
simulator from Demolition Man? Time, 30 seconds like usual.
They were like,
The
this is
sexy
easy
Death Star
this is
projector.
easier than like getting actors who would sign on for a sex scene.
That's true. You're right. I bet they sold the movie
It's strange.
before it was made, just on the notion that there's gonna be
How
some
some
sex
printed
scenes,
words
and they're just
can
like,
evoke
no,
emotion.
no.
They're future sex scenes
You
where you
live
just
in a
flip some
different world.
switches and sit in the bed.
Not a world of words, but of things that you cannot express.
Someone
Sweet.
clearly bought some like RGB light bulbs.
Mila, you're the one who's lost contact with life.
Whoa.
You've let yourself
This is
be
telling her what she's doing, huh?
conditioned by machines.
This Charlton Heston
Sure,
with a
I know
huge
you're
wig.
all-
Charlton Heston with a mullet.
Able technicians, chemists, physicists, engineers, but no poets or musicians are born nowadays.
Is anyone else's stream coming out or me?
Ooh.
Mine was like
And you've forgotten about
earlier, much earlier, and I just refreshed it and it kind of came in just so I could read the chat. But yeah, might recommend giving a little refresh if that happens. Sometimes that happens on Twitch. This guy is, it's like you're missing
So wait,
love,
these
love
ones
and choking.
are gonna have regular sex while these ones are having virtual sex. Is that what's going on?
It's true. I think like some kissing's fine. cutting out. Interesting.
Oh yeah, they're having fun.
Does refreshing help, or is that still a no-go? Seems to be back now. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
you know what? I think we got
Sometimes
new
that
internet
happens
at
with
my
Twitch.
place, so maybe
Okay.
there's something there.
I think I'll never use the cosmic love.
If that persists, let us know.
You must never be fooled by imitations.
Oh, I hope not. I hope
You
this is
must
not
kiss
how
me
my
more
parents did it
often
in the
from now
70s.
on.
I have video footage, so I can always just like look
You
at
know
that.
something? I feel this is my first victory over machines.
Yeah, Twitch is like a very PG environment, so we shouldn't talk about sex.
Captain, the radar scanner indicates two shining points.
Uh-oh.
They're approaching rapidly.
Foiled.
Wait, I thought they were in a simulation.
All
Didn't you hear
crews
it?
to
We're
your
all in a
stations.
simulation.
Yeah. Ooh. Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage? It's an honor, Nick. Hope you enjoy some bad
Establish
sci-fi
contact with
Italian
Base
Star
Orion.
Wars
Tell Commander
knockoffs.
Armstrong it's urgent.
They're horrible. We're just in the
Spaceship
middle of
MK-31
a
has
real
to
big
speak with
piece of shit
Commander
that was
Armstrong.
made in
It's urgent.
1977 and
Commander Armstrong's
classic.
What's happening, Captain?
Nick
Our
Cage,
radar's
thanks for
picking
the
up two strange
follow.
metallic bodies.
Oh, thanks,
I
Nick.
presume they're
Means a
spaceships.
lot.
Spaceships in that part of space?
Yeah, Face
They
Off
could
is
be
dope.
asteroids.
Face Off and
They
both
could be
National
asteroids.
Treasures. Own them on Blu-ray. Fantastic.
No
If you can
asteroids
get
vary
us
their speed
the
like
rights
that.
to any of your movies to
They're being
screen,
controlled
we would
somehow.
really appreciate
Captain, try
that.
to find out what's
Thanks for the follow.
But remember, they're not terrestrial spaceships.
Noah?
That is, if they are spaceships.
There's a way to
Oh,
get an
thanks
answer
for the
to
follow.
that.
That's awesome.
Activate the scanners.
Definitely appreciate that.
Executed.
Executed.
Yeah, it is a knockoff of Star Trek, but it's in the public domain, so we can
Two
watch
objects
it.
are now in our
Right?
cameras.
It is more.
They'll be
It
on
does
your
feel
base
more like a
scanner momentarily.
knockoff of Star Trek than
Transfer
Star
everything
Wars.
to Base Orion.
It does, because it's just
Right?
not fucking good at all.
Yeah, right. It's just,
Star Wars
Really
was a
spaceships.
good movie.
There just isn't any
it's,
other
it's
possible.
classic.
All the movies.
Establish contact.
Negative contact.
Hamilton, try again. Try with all possible ways of communications. Try with the radio, too.
Oh.
Wait, let us contact Wiz. He'll know what to do.
I'll
I don't even know
interrupt
what the
contact
story
with
is
base.
yet.
Mila,
It's tough to tell.
analyze the spaceship on our
Right?
computer.
Like the story is
Ask
not well
data about the
conveyed.
crew and their weapons in terms of absolute probability.
And have the doctor check on my
Data
sweat glands.
insufficient.
In other words, we'll have to be content with a relative
Yeah,
probability.
the acting is great.
It's
people are
very
really
sweaty.
choosing for their skills and not for their looks.
70% chance.
And some, neither.
Ooh,
Battle speed.
battle speed.
Activate disintegrators.
Whoever
Coordinate
programmed this
direction rays.
computer to sound like
Activate
Yul
laser.
Brenner belting out a Shakespeare
Best
monologue
range, 50 miles.
needs to get hired by Apple.
Approaching range.
Welcome to the world of
10.
cinema, my friend.
9, 8,
Oh
Here we go.
no, the movie's gonna blow!
7, 6,
Frank Zappa!
5, 4, 3, 2,
Too distracted by the
One.
costumes.
0.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Been hit.
Wow, that was the lamest we've been hit.
And they needed to state that because you could legit not tell.
That guy did not care.
He was like, ugh.
We've been
The worst
hit.
delivery. The worst delivery is also, in my opinion, the best delivery. It's so good. Is this a
See, yeah, there's no consistency with these like close-up reactions.
It's horrible. And they're acting like there's a definite up and down in space. Like when they're upside down, like it's 100% down. Like space is
true.
directionless. Original soundtrack by Pac-Man, 100%.
What's happening? Reactivate contact at once.
Our equipment seems to be working perfectly, Commander. They must have
Especially
stopped
that
transmitting.
like that noise earlier.
Commander, the newspapermen are in the press hall.
Like that sounds
Followed
exactly
everything.
like when Pac-Man's eating up the little dots. It's insane. Oh, some rambles. Nice. Shut this down. Next, they're gonna unionize.
Commander, we've got a lot of questions to ask. How do you plan to answer this attack against the Earth?
What are you talking about?
Attack
There's been no
against
attack
Earth?
against our planet.
We've all seen a spaceship. Do you think MK-31 has been hit as part of some weird game?
Will you please stop misrepresenting facts?
Weird game.
A space skirmish does
Where
not
are their
mean that Earth is in
helmets? They're
peril
not
and that we've been
protected.
attacked.
That spaceship out there could have weapons.
Our
They
bases
didn't have enough
cite
of the like
anything that
funky
could make us dread
costumes.
an
They just had to
attack.
give all these extras
Why have
like
you already
janitor
Actual workers'
scarves.
outfits.
Well, because we'll be quiet. That is a
Oh, John
military secret,
Travolta.
yes, sir.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, you just
John
got the
Travolta.
face
know
on.
about that
Oh
ship.
man,
We may be
that's
facing
a
the
shame.
vanguard
Did
of
you
a
want to
whole
find Nicolas
fleet.
Cage so you can get your
Yeah,
face
that's
and
enough.
life back?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I won't answer any more questions.
Well, we'll try to
It's
help.
a great movie. Can we please watch Face Off on this stream?
Yeah, I have the rights. Kicking around somewhere.
Desperate danger.
That dude on the screen just wide-eyed. What's going on?
Attacking Earth.
Vanguard of a fleet.
Oh, aliens are attacking Earth. Has that been established?
Can be destroyed like
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, all right. I didn't think that was the plan.
Beginning of the end.
Can we just talk about this sick moving shot?
Oh yeah,
Ship approaches Earth.
best.
I really
Best
felt
use
the
of a dolly.
tension in the room.
Like PTA has that like, is it 500-foot dolly shot? Doesn't compare to this.
The centrifugal force.
They're acting like this is such strong force. Like they're going like what, forces of 2 Gs? Like what is this?
Oh, maximum. We can blow up the ship.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Nick. Did you do the weird hand thing to your daughter when you saw her again?
Honestly, Nick, you can be whoever you want in this chat. We support you. Yeah, I know. It's like a constipation thing, the way they're delivering the lines. Like,
Push the auxiliary ignition.
Yeah.
like what's... Why are they talking like that?
I would love to see the like how it was actually shot, which is probably just like stationary. They rotated this in post. Just like these guys acting like they're moving completely still would be
Yeah, I'm
amazing.
getting dizzy too, honestly. Like, this is not selling anything for me.
It's not a
Ooh,
well
they
done
fixed
movie.
it.
Oh, they redid the thingamajig.
Oh.
Oh,
Everybody is really emotional sometimes in this movie, but most of the time they don't have enough of emotion.
the director's probably just like yelling out stuff, right? Just
In
like, all right.
Italian, and no one gets it.
Captain, the B
That would
circuit
explain
in the
it.
main generator has been damaged and needs to be repaired.
Who's this dude?
Terrible.
That's not a
lip sync.
performance.
Can be done.
Power the auxiliaries.
Got a guy off
No, of
of
course.
Fiverr, 70s
Speed reduced to
Fiverr.
a fourth. Only that.
Captain, I can't reactivate contact with Earth. The
Or, like,
auxiliary engines are
they
too
didn't
weak.
have
don't
anyone to do the
sufficient
line, so they got
power.
like a PA to do it like 2 months later.
All right, well, take care, Noah.
Thanks for tuning in, Noah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see you next
That's
time.
awesome.
And
And
Yeah, hopefully we're doing
War of
that.
the Planets too.
care.
Gravitational force is increasing fast.
The guy acting on the monitor, I know, right? Like, he must be just a PA, but they didn't
He,
have to
he
pay.
clearly isn't a
Recognize
professional,
gravitational force.
and this must be his only role. All right, thanks, Noah. You probably won't miss any like big plot points from this movie. I don't see there being anything that sticks. for
We'll
the
catch
sequel.
up. Don't worry, we'll catch up.
This has to be the worst audio in any movie. I've never
Ask
heard
computer
just
for
like
force
audio
landing
that's
data.
screeching like this.
Insufficient energy available. Impossible to enter orbit at such high speed.
Which reminds me of that guy that's in Halloween, who's like a Shakespearean actor. What's his name? Donald Gleason? What's his
Oh yeah, Donald Pleasance. Yeah, yeah.
Donald Pleasance. I bet you he did the voiceover. No, he's too high profile.
He's legit good.
This movie is 90 minutes.
Yeah,
Activate vaporizers.
yeah. Contractually 90 minutes,
There is not enough time.
and I
left for
believe
that
they made
now.
it 89 minutes.
We have an hour left, just under an hour. We're doing well.
What do we- yeah, 53 minutes, and that includes credits. What is that? A Nixie tube counter? What year is this? Oh, Frank Zappa. That's Frank Zappa, everyone.
Frank
oh,
Zappa.
missed it.
Did
Totally.
anyone see it?
I want to see Doctor Evil. Was that the space Siri that sounds like Doctor Evil? Or was that someone else? I may have missed that.
You think we could interview the actor who played Zappa?
Yeah,
Thanks,
I got him on the line.
It's too late, Captain.
Might have to throw him a few bucks, but is he on Cameo?
Maybe. Still can stop us.
Yeah, Spacer. It does kind of have a Doctor Evil tinge. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Another just like performance to convey the action that should have been shown. I love
Captain, the spaceship's fallen.
It's very cheap to do that.
Nice going. I should think that the computer has realized that by now. Now let's see if it can stabilize us.
Yeah, let's see if you can stabilize.
The spaceship is sustained by an anti-gravitation force of unknown origin.
It does anti-gravitation.
Its orbit at 500,000 feet.
But it's against every physical law. How can there be a planet with a variable gravitation?
Yeah, that sounds impossible. Probably is. What is that? Oh no. Like, oh. This just looks like they have like a picture on a popsicle stick and then another picture and they're just like pulling it towards it.
dark, cold, inhospitable.
There are also craters.
It almost looks as if the
Cold,
atmosphere is frozen.
inhospitable. Doug
Shall we send a
Ford's,
probe,
Ontario.
Captain?
No, I was thinking of landing on the planet. Jack,
very
is the landing module
Canadian
in working
joke.
condition?
Very. I think he's international now. It doesn't completely put us on the map, but yeah,
All crew
pretty
members to your
much.
stations. Prepare for landing.
Oh man, it's cool
That just looks like an aluminum can. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah,
back
it
of that
stopped
shit.
in space. That's totally possible when you run out of juice.
Yeah, they did a full stop, just like conk.
Just better effects in the new Star
Switch on
Wars
videos 2 and
movies.
3.
I think
Activate
so.
monitors.
I think this was like Industrial Light and Magic.
You mean you didn't like that land whale that Luke Skywalker milked?
Mila, analyze the
Man, that was a sexy scene.
That's the only thing I really remember. Did I even see the latest one? I don't really watch the spin-off ones. I just watch the like main
15%,
episodes.
Azo 70%. Atmosphere and gravity similar to Earth's. This zone of the planet will
convenient.
stay in shadow another 45 Earth days.
The men in charge of space research get ready to leave in the module. The rest of you remain on board.
Oh, here we go. Another one of those
Nice.
like
Another
long
push-up.
zooms. Oh, that didn't go. That wasn't as exploitative as I wanted it to be.
I thought it was gonna go full in right into the nostrils.
Yeah. That kind of comes up in like edgy independent films these days, you know, like the like long zoom in.
Yeah.
This was ahead of its time. Cameraman S. Falcini or whatever.
Felcini. Felcini's
I
the name.
forgot.
Except for this shot. He really dropped the ball here.
Yeah, he dropped the ball a lot too, but I mean every visionary's got to strike hard and hits a home run for every 5 outs, right?
It's good.
Thanks for
average.
joining, Nick Cage.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Appreciate you
Thanks,
stopping
Nick.
in.
Take care.
Thanks for the follow, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah,
If there's
absolutely.
any movies in the public domain you want us to watch, send us a whisper, and
My compliments,
we'll
Captain.
watch it.
You're the first man to set
Absolutely.
foot on
Thanks for
this
stopping
planet.
by, Nick.
We're outcasts
Wait, so they're
on a
going
lost
out with
planet
no
in space,
suits.
But at last we have
So
something for
even
Earth.
with it being similar to Earth, you don't want to like spread any foreign diseases or bacteria.
Dude, this
like,
probably wasn't even on the radar of the team. Like, oh yeah, it won't have
No.
an environment.
it's like what the fuck are these dummies doing? It's insane.
It'd be funny if they all just died and then the movie ended.
Just
So
like
I guess the like red helmets are kind of like the working class.
This planet offers
They like
wonderful
get things done,
opportunities for specimens.
whereas the blue helmets are just like the political leaders and shit that just like
yeah
decide what they do.
100%. I think that's what they're going for. Nice shots. I love the framing.
Do you think there's life here, Greta?
I haven't noticed traces of water. But maybe the air's moisture allows the
All right, this is
primitive
too much
nuclei.
weird zoom in.
Some
Like, what,
form
it
of
just
life.
zoomed into like his like his face is
This ground
cut
must be
off.
rich in iron and
Are you
nickel.
kidding me?
Take a look at this rock.
DK country vibes on this planet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Any radioactivity?
No indication yet.
Wait. Oh, this guy
Mira,
looks like a
look, this
goof.
is
Kind of looks
organic.
like Jeff Goldblum, Italian Jeff Goldblum. To be fair, I look exactly like this when I take my metal detector to the beach.
Yeah,
What a
man.
goof.
Anyone who takes a metal detector to the beach
Find anything,
probably
Mila?
does look like this.
No.
You?
It's a growth of some kind.
Interesting. I wonder what it is.
This is ridiculous.
It's similar to lichen back on Earth,
Oh, it's
but
horrible.
not identical.
What the fuck? Like, we can't even see them
I'll
for
analyze
this
it later.
2-shot.
Oh. Oh, it's zooming in.
Oh, I see.
Oh, this guy's going rogue. Hey guys, I think I found a penny from 1910.
Almost
Never mind,
slipped.
it's just a pull tab. Yeah, he did just slip a little. Jane.
Ooh.
That must have been spooky being on this set and just having to walk around rocks like barely lit. It's like, I'm gonna fall and break my arm.
So this is the planet that sent a signal to them that they were trying to interpret, and then they crashed on it. So they're probably gonna find aliens. That's the idea.
I think that's what they're going to go for, but I wonder how much like I want to see what the budget allowed for aliens. Like they can't look good.
You're welcome. What's the Wi-Fi? I mean, I was pretty lost myself, so I was really just putting that out there for some validation.
I've read the synopsis to this movie and I'm still lost. I'm like, I don't think so, synopsis. I don't think this movie's doing what you're trying to do.
I feel like the crash was kind of drawn out. There was all these different moments of like something was hit, they were spinning around for a while. Like if they just crashed and then this kind of happened faster, I'd probably be more into it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's like an alarm system going off.
Kind of.
But I mean in real life.
Oh, yeah. Someone's just breaking into the set.
Oh shit.
It's a giant microwave. That's what it is. That guy's forever traumatized. Just saw his friend get microwaved. Whoa, spooky.
You know, for people that are traveling space in a spaceship, that's a pretty primitive looking flashlight.
That looks like something you can get at the dollar store in 1978.
But it's like all this bullshit, like, come on, man. If they
Metal
had
detector,
spaceships,
Geiger
nothing-
counter.
Yeah, things wouldn't be like this anymore if you're
No.
traveling through space.
No, like NASA landed on the moon in 1969 with much cooler looking technology than this.
Like, if only we can get a NASA budget.
Oh man, someday we'll get a little slice of
this.
it.
Found something. This metal detector.
Looks like one of those
That's
moon
gonna find
lamps you
life.
get. Yeah, right. A witch's cauldron. That just looks like a plate on a stick.
You said that at the same time as what the Wi-Fi.
Oh really? Oh. Great minds think alike. Oh shit, it's a robot up
Dude,
there.
a real metal detector was way out of the budget.
Oh yeah, but a stick with a plate, still really steep for the budget. But they squeezed it in. We can do one.
This is fun. I want to watch the other 2 to 3 movies.
Oh yeah, right?
We don't know how many there are yet, but
It's like they try to make it entertaining. Like they do like try to keep the beats going. They just can't deliver or execute it at all. It's a robot. All right, so it's a big robot. That's like a weird robot. It kind of looks like the itchy and scratchy robots when they go wild.
guy's audibly gasping. Wow, this is the performance of the film right here.
It's sort of like the Terminator with the red vision. Terminator and Demolition Man. This movie influenced science fiction for decades. I'm telling you.
Maybe.
Maybe. Going on a little while. It's like they had a close-up of the robot because they were maybe a little embarrassed to show more of it. Or they didn't have it completely built.
Who's that?
That's Jack's
What's
voice.
with them just like not getting faces in the shot?
I think they like probably cut it
want
for
no
the full
heroes.
screen
We'll find
version and just didn't care.
Oh.
It's like,
All right,
meh.
let's see. You right here. All of you go with me. The rest of you go in that direction. Okay, let's go. And
Into
don't
the
lose sight of
dark?
each other.
I'll go into this
think I
pitch
saw
black
one
and you
toward
go
those
into
rocks.
that pitch black. Those are rocks.
Pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to more of that robot. I want to see the full thing because I think we saw like a glimpse of the full thing, but
Yeah.
not enough.
Oh. What was that?
Glow stick. Yep, that's the ground. Jogging in the dark with my metal detector. Oh no, the robot.
Whoa.
Whoa, talk to the hand.
So he just like pawed her?
Oh yeah. Poof.
Interesting choice that the aliens are robots. You know?
It's a poor decision.
Everyone was with her. They ditched her though. They were like,
They
oh,
ditched her at the last
she's
second.
screaming again. Like, let's get out of here.
Makes no sense.
Look,
Ooh.
that's Jack lying there. Come on.
Yeah, no shit. You're on like an alien. Like, you don't have to tell us. It's not other people here.
Oh, they got microwaved. Uh-oh.
We've disappeared from one
Oh,
place
that
and appeared
sound.
in another. Captain, I don't get it.
Look,
It's
this is
sharp
no natural
explanation.
phenomenon.
Movies have
What's
come a long
unnatural is
way.
a sphere like this here.
Yeah, their audio is, I
Among
think,
these
dubbed
rocks.
for
It's all the
because it
work
was
of
shot in
fiend,
Italy,
the
and I
same
think they
fiend that
they
killed
used to
that
do that a
deer.
lot and redub them for American
second,
releases
where's
with
Greta?
like more like
She
American
was with us when
sounding
we started
voiceover
out.
artists.
I gave orders
Really?
for us to stick together.
Yeah, yeah,
she's not
that's the
here.
thing.
You're right, damn it.
Captain, you know what happened to Jack? The same thing could have happened to Greta.
That we can find out. Am I coming through?
Who needs reshoots to
That
help
guy's voice
explain?
is probably like, that we can find
What's
out.
going on?
Look, Jack's
Yeah.
been murdered, and we've been materialized in this cave. Greta's missing. Have you heard from her?
No, we know nothing. But if you can't find her, maybe you'd better come back to the
Yeah,
ship.
we know nothing.
The technician's checking the damage.
Who needs
to reach
reshoots to
positive
help
results.
explain plot when you can just have ADR over any
Mac's
shot you
got a point,
want?
Captain. Let's get out of here and go back to the ship.
No. With Jack murdered and Greta missing, we can't leave. We've got to try to find her.
Calm down, Richard. There's nothing we can do for them. And maybe Greta's waiting for us outside.
See, like that. Oh, Pac-Man! Found him.
Man, this is totally Pac-Man. Do you
It
think
is.
Pac-Man stole this sound? We should look it up.
That's true. Because
No,
this I think
Pac-Man came out
predates
before
it.
this. Yeah.
Check your apparatus.
Did it?
I don't know actually.
Captain,
I
the
feel like
sending
Pac-Man came out
station's in
like
here.
Greta?
It's
Yeah, rip
79.
Greta.
They're signals addressed
I'll
only
always
to
remember
us.
Greta.
They originate here.
An inert rock that transmits signals from Earth. This sphere is the sending station. Our quartz crystals have this property, but they have to be activated. Anyway, the power in ours is limited.
Wait, Toka and
There's some
Fugue
kind of
in
message.
D minor?
Yes,
Is
and I
this
think
is
it's directed
Dracula in this
Yeah.
movie?
It seems a little clear.
Well, I mean, what was it originally called? War of the Vampires?
That's crazy. There's no one
This,
in here.
this is Bach, I
Gotta
think.
keep checking. We've got.
Oh, the movie. It was. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it was. Oh, totally. Is that their little homage to that? Maybe.
Let's call it that, man. Let's give them.
It was an
benefit of the
homage.
doubt.
We'll give them
Yeah,
the credit.
it was.
It's very artistic to do an homage.
Yeah, it did. It did originally have to do with vamps.
Those strange signals are
It was probably like in the public domain.
Okay.
And oh man, the layers. They picked that song because it was in the public domain, and we picked this because it was in the public domain.
Wow, one day we'll be in the public domain.
Gotta put these in the public domain. 2 movies in a row with unknown vampires. Yep, it's true.
Oh yeah, shit.
If this movie has like a dynamite in the ending, oh, that's 3 in a row.
A lot of like soundscapes, and every once in a while there's just like a funky tune.
Funky little 8-bit tune.
Oh, what the fuck? Is this Avatar?
Oh yeah. Yes, now we're getting to it. Robin Williams
Man, that
punching.
came out of nowhere, 100%.
Yeah. This movie's got it all. It's got jumps, thrills, and chills.
My voice is pure thought that reaches the mind.
Oh no, pure thought.
Speak English?
our language. Shut up, Richard. It's us. Our brainwaves make the telepathy become sound.
Yeah, of course.
My race was great once. The machines served men, and my people were happy. Then the huge machine stole the command from me, and we became slaves. All this.
Yeah, how does he
great
know that?
explosion.
That makes no
I
sense.
am talking about an atomic
He just came to this weird,
Its
distant
survivors,
planet, and he has
as
no
you
idea what's
see,
going
have
on.
regressed to an animal state. Strangers, Amok knows why you have come to this planet.
I think we've got to do something. We will.
Captain! Captain, can you hear me? Maybe they don't know about the rest of us. We could attack them from the rear. It'd be simple
Attack
to
them
do,
from the
sir.
rear. Love that line.
We can use the disintegrator guns.
Don't worry about us. Repair the generator.
Repair the generator.
I am
What is
Etor,
this face
chief
paint?
of my people.
You killed
Does
one
this
of my
count
men.
as blackface?
Why?
We might have to shut it down if it starts getting racy.
The
I mean,
immortal monster has killed your companion.
Yeah, the blue people are enslaved.
Many of us have died. The Black Peril kills all those who
Ooh,
dare
firm
to go
buttock.
out
yeah, that
of the
guy's just
caves.
full on naked.
We cannot do a thing against him. We can only hide in the innermost recesses of the planet.
Listen, I think they're sincere. And if we help them, sir, I think it could be the answer
Ten's
to all our
back
problems.
dimples. Person
Yeah,
lifts.
that's not a bad idea. We'd like to help you fight your enemy. Can you tell us where he is?
Over there.
And the walking continues.
Sweet, are
I'll
they
get
fully. No, they have like little.
No, they have
top
things.
Speedos.
Loincloths.
Yeah.
I'll give this movie credit. It is trying to have like constant entertaining beats. Doesn't want to waste much time.
You notice some of them don't have loincloths. It's just like the spandex suit that they're in. Or maybe I'm just mixing.
Are we
up-
gonna get
I'm-
hit with the
I'm
nudity
mixing up
thing?
No, I'm mixing up the
Sage Amok says
the
that in the
astronauts
shining
or
cave,
whatever.
there's the monster. Amok recounts that the great death came from him. The monster hates any people and kills them without pity.
This race was
Thanks for explaining
once
that.
great civilization. In every way.
This city still seems to be alive, and who knows how long it's been abandoned.
Pretty
Let's
bold
go, Captain.
statement for a race you know nothing about, but
The radioactivity is reaching
right?
dangerous levels.
It's too dangerous, Captain, for
little
us here.
interesting cut there.
The city's an atomic stockpile.
The radioactivity is continuing to rise.
Let's get out of here, Captain.
Oh, he's not waiting for a cosign. He's just
The message
leaving.
comes continually from a mysterious source and is retransmitted by the sphere.
There are killer robots and people on blackface. I'm out, Captain.
We've got to go back to the ship and consult the computer. Etor, we can destroy the enemy, but we have to go back to the ship first.
No.
We have no choice. Etor, the weapons we need are on board, and we can't do without them.
The woman will stay with us.
There's no alternative, Mila. We'll have to trust them.
Oh, no alternative?
Whatever happens, I love you.
She was just waiting to say her line.
I love you?
She wasn't
Are they a
listening.
thing?
Mila, I guess, yeah.
I guess. Wow. Oh, back to the cool music. Back to the DK country music. Yeah, more walking. Oh, the robot's back! The robot!
Oh, so yeah, that's right. The robots enslaved those people. Oh, so it is kind of like the Terminator.
Phaser set to dumb.
That's the stupidest looking robot.
That's pretty bad. That's like cardboard cut out bad. Cardboard with like a light thrown in. That's bad.
Two big
Hey.
red eyes.
Oh boy.
Looks like an
It
enlarged
is.
toy.
It's probably is just like a toy. They're just shooting it in a certain way.
At first, I thought you said it looks like an enlarged boy. And that could be
Yeah,
true as well.
That too. Whoa, is that supposed to be like forced perspective model work? It looks like a spinning top on in a dusty attic.
Ooh, nice little handheld action here. It's getting intense.
Cinema Verte. Or they just like didn't have a tripod for the day.
As you've heard, Wiz is positive that of prime importance is Earth's defense. On the other hand, the unknown spaceships have
This is
not
called
signaled
War
from
of the
our
Planets.
radars,
This is
and the
more
other
like a
signal
few
from space is
spaceships in
also
one
ceased,
planet
and it
with
could
a
very
small
well be a trap.
conflict.
We can't risk it. All Earth bases
So
are on
Planet
alert.
of the Apes was before this movie, right?
Wiz's decision is the best.
I think War of the
Yeah.
Planets was a
Captain,
bad
we
name
found
for this
him.
movie. Because you kind of like
Very
think like
bad.
I'll be
Planet
right
of the Apes,
there.
like, oh yeah, I've heard of that movie. And then
You're
you
severely
don't think of
disappointed.
this movie. Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, it's too similar in the title. Also, this isn't a war.
Probably is that.
This
It
isn't
probably
a
was a
war
torture.
by definition. They've landed on this planet and they're trying to survive.
It's an invasion, and like a small conflict is broken out between very few.
The ship could have landed there.
Is Planet of the Apes a canon film?
I think so. I'm counting it. I'm counting it as canon.
No.
If no one
way.
else
Are
is,
you
it's okay.
really?
It's
I'm
only
counting
a
it.
polar ice field with no interest.
I don't think officially.
Unless vicinity of the pole
This
has
one.
provoked some
No, no,
magnetic
Yeah, yeah.
jolt with
Oh,
cores, it's
is this a canon film?
Honestly,
Like-
Ask Cole's base to
honestly, it's
verify all
probably
the
not even
instruments
good enough to
and
be a
act
canon
accordingly.
film.
No.
I want any
Can-
and all
canon
data
wouldn't
sent here
touch
to
it.
Orion at once.
Which says something, man.
Whoa, back to handheld. But also, I think this is canon with Planet of the Apes. I think
They
this
really,
is the,
they really don't have like a protocol on this ship for communication. It's
No,
ridiculous.
just a free
The
for
enemy
all.
spaceship should be in the Arctic.
Just
The
yell what you
situation is
want.
under control.
It's like a.
I'm sorry for the
yeah, it's like a
headlines you
fucking
had in
Donald
mind,
Trump press
but Earth is
conference.
not in any danger.
It's all right. It's not too soon. He's not the president anymore. We're not even Americans, so.
Are they all reporters trying to get the scoop out? Like,
Fake news. There's no robots on this planet. There's a lot of like sexual sounds in this movie.
yeah, I was gonna say, is this the sex machine again? Like,
Is it? Do you
Is
think
this
this
broke?
director was kind of a perv?
yeah. Filmmaker in the 70s. Yep.
I'll think of you and me back on the
90%
That's what I
chance.
always do, my darling.
My darling. Oh. Yeah, it's the swirling chairs again. Oh no. And the 8-bit garble. Yeah, right? I bet the distributor was expecting some sex scenes, and instead they got that shit.
The images you see are materializations of its energy. To destroy it, press button for its elimination. Probable color red.
We've stuffed a ton
Probable
of information
color
in this
red?
gadget, and the only answer we get is probable or possible. I want a reliable answer.
This guy's a bit of a
No
Karen,
certainty possible. Index of probability 50%.
Sometimes you just got to deal with what you've got. Where did you get so entitled?
Titled Karens.
Glasgow, dear old Glasgow town. There's something the matter with
Oh,
Glasgow.
the Scottish and their beautiful songs.
I'm only a common old working chap, as anyone here can see. But when I get a couple of drinks on Saturday, Glasgow belongs.
Huh? Did the editor forget to edit for a second? Yep. He doesn't know what's going on. It's like, whatever.
So were those two just having like a virtual bang session?
I think so.
Like, I thought that they were amidst like a robot population enslaving these alien people.
Yeah, I think they just snuck off for a quick little sesh.
Virtual one.
Virch sesh. Yeah, I think here comes the robot. Yeah.
He knows it too.
What was it?
He knows his own death's coming. Oh, Batman? This is tough to tell what's going on. Did the robot interrupt the virtual fuck sesh?
All right,
But then he kind of like roared a little bit.
come on.
Yeah, that's the robot.
I think he was just peeping. Yeah, I just got a little look and I left it to it.
Robot needs some tickling of his imagination.
Yeah, right? Well, the robot's probably alone on that planet. He's probably just confused as to what's going on.
Worried. Were you, Mila?
Just a little. I knew you'd come for me. And I'm glad you brought another spacesuit.
He
The
is just
radiation in
lonely.
that city is deadly.
Just the poor little sweetheart robot
Well,
looking for a date, or
I'm
maybe
glad
just a
you're
friend.
okay.
Captain, I'm getting all kinds of electronic signals. The meter's starting to go crazy. I don't understand it.
All kinds of
Mila, say you
electronic
was right.
signals.
Holden, you're coming with
Nothing
me.
specific, but just signals.
She said the radiation in that city is deadly. What city?
Those rock piles.
Also, like, they were just going there without any spacesuits before, so are they dead now?
And I doubt that foil honestly provides much protection from radiation. Oh, there's the robot. Whoa, close up. Dracula at the planetarium. There
Dude,
it
that's
is.
so awesome that the Dracula music is in this movie.
It makes no sense. It's insane.
Earthlings, put down your arms. You must not disobey.
I think so. He just beamed over there, and that's what they did.
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose, the most important task of your lives. Cooperate. Do not make me destroy you.
The mega
You said you
computer.
called us for a purpose. What is it?
I will respond, Earthling. Once long ago, the inhabitants
inhabitants of this planet constructed perfect machines. The machines performed all the work for them. The inhabitants of the planet were happy. Their only function was to control these machines. But even though this was their only function, it became a chore. So man built me so that I might control the machines and be able to construct new ones, thereby inheriting.
Wow, they're just like cramming in all the plot in this. This is pretty bad.
One day, the planet was attacked by alien forces. All of the machines
Wow, they're explaining everything.
The inhabitants regressed rapidly.
There's all these cool close-ups of the alien.
Yeah, right? It's like, we don't want to lose the audience. But like, you lost us a long time ago.
I will make these machines
Stone cold.
invincible.
What a brave individual.
I will be able to conquer the galaxy. You must help me to replace some of my circuits that were damaged by the alien forces.
Conquer the galaxy.
My circuits functioning.
Unless Dolph Lundgren's cousin stops him.
This is lame.
I love it. I'm gonna rule the galaxy, but I need you to fix my memory first.
For that reason, I have summoned you.
Why did you attack us with the 2 ships? You could have destroyed your only means of help.
Yeah, they're explaining your plot holes.
After that, I pulled you to the planet with my energy source.
Where did you get this
Oh.
energy from? To send messages to other galaxies and to amuse yourself keeping the dead city
Yeah,
alive?
why did you just get the blue people? I bet they'll explain it here. I bet they're tackling all the plot holes the execs had, and they're just like, we'll just like reshoot a close-up of the robot and like the person exchanging.
Enough now with explanations. I will indicate to you which burned out circuits must be replaced.
They just like stood by rocks and leapt at people that walked by.
We'll take our time repairing it. We've got to find that red button.
I like it though. That was like the exposition vacuum right there.
It's true. It's what we needed.
He seems to enjoy calling us Earthlings. He says it with such scorn.
Ooh. I love that this
It did
robot
help.
like needs their help. Like, if he was the smartest robot on this planet, no wonder the aliens took over. They're complete dummies. He's just exposing himself completely right now. And they're going along with it. Yep, that's a light. LED.
Shh, not so loud it might hear us.
Hurry up,
That was pretty loud.
What's taking so long? I'm losing patience.
Well, what's he gonna do? He's
Yeah.
put his cards out on the table. He fundamentally needs them.
Yeah, right? He's holding 0 cards. And they're fucking morons for going through with it. I mean...
Faster, Earthlings. You have many to replace, and I've waited too long for this. Hurry.
I love it. This is so bad. That's an actual circuit board.
That's it.
I'm surprised.
That's the one.
They don't... What is this?
Put a baking tray in the...
Only that one circuit. Now I have all my power.
Oh, he pulled one over on them.
With all that power, the planet Earth
You know,
will be
that's true. He
destroyed.
did kill multiple of the people. Yeah, he's a heartless son of a bitch.
He is. Ruthless robot. Ruthless robot Dracula.
What the hell are you doing?
And
Yeah,
robot
why
Dracula.
wouldn't they just destroy him and then continue figuring out how to get off the planet?
Right? Like, why did they help him? It's so insane that they did.
Yeah. Do you know what you're doing?
You know what? Maybe he's gonna make a deal with
David
them.
and Goliath?
Who?
Yeah, but they're gonna just get rich?
It doesn't
Like, come
matter.
on.
If we make it, I'll tell you the whole story.
That'd be fine.
Do you hear that? The David and Goliath reference? Oh, look at this. Yeah, quite literally.
Wow.
Nice. He hit him in the Death Star spot.
Yeah, right in the dick. Right in the robot dick. Man, these sounds. It's like putting aluminum cans in a paper shredder next to some firecrackers. It's awful.
I am stronger than ever before. I will far
Nice walking box. Wow. Robot Dracula was all talk. What a joke.
Yeah, that one shot really took him out.
They fried his circuits.
Yeah.
They did.
Oh yeah, total shock to the
strong
mainframe.
explosion
Did
in
the top
sector
just vaporize? What happened there?
HF203, and the zone is not isolated any longer. The radar sentries report that no flying objects have left Earth's orbit, while an aviation scout has seen large metal segments scattered here and there on the ice field.
Like a dial-up sound.
It does.
Call a press conference.
Do you squeeze a dog
Give
toy?
them press release number 2 that we have isolated and destroyed the enemy spaceship. And you can burn the other messages.
Press release number 2.
Okay, Commander.
Sounds like Cyberpunk
No.
2077
Marseille
damage
is a
control.
nickname. In the Valley of the Rhone, you don't have megalopoli, but only small towns.
Oh, Frank Zappa.
Arles, Marseille.
We finally gonna see Italian
My
Frank
grandparents
Zappa get
came
it?
from Marseille, and that's how I got my nickname, Marseille. Cutlets au villageois. But the bechamel isn't very good.
I hope it's gory. Although I don't know what would kill them.
Yeah.
Dracula's
It's
dead.
Mac.
And loving it.
How'd he get here? Let's bring him in. Give me a hand.
Oh, delicate. Really delicate with that potentially injured person.
Easy.
Just shank him up. What if their arms were broken? Oh.
What did it?
Oh, some more like vaguely
Sexual
sexual moaning. What is it? Do you think Al and Al wrote in the script vaguely sexual moaning?
Yeah, probably. And the director's
We're
like,
in
my
the
hands are
infirmary, but we have to
tied.
get back to the
I
bridge.
gotta do it. Oh.
Will you send someone down to take over?
Don't worry, I'll come down myself.
Uh-oh. Is
So
the
she
soul?
infected and now she's evil?
Yeah, right? It's like the soul of Robot Dracula in her?
Oh yeah, if this was a vampire thing originally, then I believe it. I don't believe you.
Uh-oh.
You're not scared. You're not horrified.
Really isn't good. Uh-oh. Oh, Zappa's dead. Ah, bye, Frank Zappa.
Now there's like a volcano erupting.
Yeah, some stock footage. Some volcano stock footage. Gotta love it.
Planet's gonna blow up. We can't stay here. Get on.
Ugh. Not even good stock footage. Whoa, really not good stock footage. That's like the daytime. Like, what is that?
It's too much initially.
Is that 1920 stock footage?
I
That's
said
insane.
maximum, Segura.
We might blow up.
We'll blow up if we stay here.
The generator isn't all the way up yet.
I said full power, Segura.
Sir, it's impossible until the
Uh-oh.
generator's
Stop
up.
giving me excuses and do it.
Yeah, don't give me shit. Oh, here's his old partner coming back. Doesn't fuck around like the new guy.
I'm okay now. I'll take over, Segura.
Oh, the power duo of Billy Zane
Give
and
me
Robin
more on the
Williams.
starboard engines.
I like that he's like buckling in. That's like,
But everyone's just like walking around like normal. Makes no sense.
also like, if they go down, they're just gonna explode. It's not like he's gonna like have a head-on collision with like an oncoming spaceship.
No, right? Yeah.
Segura told me everything. Sorry.
Did I missed something? Ooh, sorry about what? Is that just a pop can? That's a pop can. Oh, here we go. I'm a little lost, but I don't think it's my fault. I think it's the movie's fault. I get the gist though, so I think we're doing okay. Oh, kind of looks like Bilbo Baggins a little bit. Yeah. See, Bilbo. It totally is Bilbo. Oh, our ragtag group.
I've established contact with Earth.
It's the missing ship, Commander.
Billy Crystal?
They seem to be all right.
Prepare yourself for a big surprise.
Captain, we did not behave well toward you. Wizards told us you had 1 chance in 1,000 to make it. So frankly, we had given you up for lost. I agree with you that machines can be wrong, and we're very happy to see you.
Carry on. Continue to delegate all your decisions to the machines, and man will continue to prove that his brain is still superior.
Nice, I don't get to think anymore.
Prepare yourselves for a big surprise. You'll soon be seeing one of the inhabitants of the planet you sent us to. I'll give you a full report when we reach the base.
Here's our guest.
He looks terrific.
Oh, that's one of... He looks more like Ernest than
He seems
terrific.
like one of us.
He's like,
He
where the
looks
fuck
like Ernest.
am I?
He's like Elf Ernest.
He's like, whoa, this is pretty cool.
I am happy
What's
to
this
welcome
close-up?
the newest member of the crew.
Hey, Captain, he's automatically an officer in that uniform.
Are you mocking me?
He just like murders them all.
Yeah.
You know what though? No, you know what? This movie is a good lesson in diversity and inclusion.
I guess.
They immediately accepted this alien as a captain, did they say, or an officer?
After like stealing him from his home planet, which just blew up,
That's
and now
true.
they're making fun of him. The dude has severe PTSD.
A little bit of day one ribbing in the office.
Oh, that's brutal. This stock footage is like, that's enough. Like, they really must have just been like a few minutes shy of that 90 minutes.
He certainly looks okay to me.
Oh.
Etor. Let's go.
Captain, I
Etok?
need some rest.
Was that his name?
Close enough.
Oh, by all means. Now everything's all right. You,
Look at this shit. You can't even see
sleep
out
at
of
2
their
minutes
faces.
Go.
I'm a little tired. I shouldn't have shot all that black tar heroin.
Robot vampire.
Request coordination with Base Orion. Give data to the computer.
Is the secret robot vamp? I believe it.
Guy does have a Robin Williams thing going on.
It does. I'm gonna look up what he's up to now. Oh, it's sad.
Don't look it up. So aren't
Did we
these
just
people
do
just
this?
like full on dead? Weren't they? Are they
Yeah.
healing them?
I don't know what's going on now.
This is Orion Base. What?
Billy Crystal again. Bye.
The generator and the instruments.
The
Our
plot
connection with
thickens.
Earth is interrupted again.
Uh-oh.
Captain, perhaps in the corridor.
Better check the computer.
Swirl in my chair.
Breakdown due to sabotage.
I'll just stare at these glowing blocks and hope that does something.
Generator.
They've been sabotaged by the
Oh.
vampires. More like zombies.
But more like robots as well.
They've died and come back to life. They're more like-
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, there's that Dario Argento influence again.
What the hell are you doing here, Ogo? I told you to look after Greta.
No, Nietzsche's asleep.
I decide what's needed or not. Red
Oh.
alert! Stop Greta.
Oh, the focus was off for that zoom in. Her cuts are getting smaller and smaller
she's
from
here.
scene to scene.
We found her.
Yeah, like, is she getting healed? Is that what it is?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe. That felt like it was The Office. Oh yeah, with like a zoom in.
Greta, we don't want to harm you. We want to help you.
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, you sure look like you want to harm her. You're surrounding her in an intimidating way.
He was like smiling.
Yeah, right? This is the creepiest. He definitely wants to harm her.
What happened?
He killed them!
Scene missing.
There was all that
She's
blood.
seeing into OJ's mind again. Ooh, freaky zoom in. I like it. Here we go.
Immediately double team him. Nope, he's strong.
His fangs. Oh no, the narrator of the Haunted Mansion is taking over the ship.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that was exactly what he sounded like. That's one of my favorite rides.
I love it.
And
there's
that's
always
exactly
my
what
way.
He sounds like, dude. Do you think?
I hope. I hope it is.
That's exactly what he sounds like.
They're just like, well, pay the Haunted Mansion guy a few bucks to come by. Get an Italian vacation and a car out of it. Uh-oh. It's like Alien. Uh-oh. It's gonna bite her.
So where did everyone go? They just ran away? They're not like actively trying to stop him anymore?
I don't think so, yeah. Just running away. Set phasers to useless. Oh, man.
Is that supposed to be a gun?
I think so. It looks more like a light.
This is totally a vampire movie.
It turned into that. I didn't expect it.
Look, the new guy's gonna fix it
Gonna
for
save
everybody.
him. Oh, wow, really yanked her out of danger there. 1 foot. Oh no, it's Rabid Randy Quaid.
Oh yeah, this guy just keeps getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
I am still powerful.
Whoa. Some say Bruce Lee is the master of cinematic combat. Have those people even seen Cosmos War of the Planets?
You know, the bad guy looks like Neil Breen.
He does. Neil Breen and Randy Quaid, if they fucked. It should be a horrifying experience. Wow. Some action. Whoa, a kip up. That was a stunt. Kind of.
Get over to the door, Mila. You can't do anything for Etor.
Slick kip up. Wonder if this dude's a wrestler. Bet they're just a couple of razzlers.
Captain? No, Holden. I know how to get rid of that monster. You stay here at the control console.
Randy Quaid's got a Greg the Valentine kind of feel about him.
Ew, this is
Oh, nice snot blob.
What is he?
Wow.
Just, dude, he doesn't even see. What are you doing? Just go fucking help that guy.
They just ran away. Oh, they don't care about that slave that was on another planet that they
this
mocked.
is turning into
some bullshit.
Racist metaphor.
Some total bullshit. Whoa, nice.
They just, but then the other guy died too. Etor died too. He released. They sacrificed Etor with what?
Igor valiantly sacrificed himself for us.
Surprise for the youngest member of your crew.
Dude, this
Youngest
is massive.
member.
Look, Peter, there's your baby.
It's a very Jeffrey Epstein thing to say. Oh, God. It's a baby. What? What?
Dude, no one even blinked over the fact that they just let that other guy out of the.
They don't care. There's a baby. Look at the baby.
Ask that hunk of metal if we're on the right course.
What was this baby? I didn't know anyone was pregnant.
Dude, that was a total bait and switch of like.
That was weird.
Yeah, this guy that is marginalized will just like release him with the bad guy. He died a terrible death. He suffocated terribly. No one even gives a shit.
Touchdown 30 hours, Earthlings.
Earthlings. Uh-oh. Twist. Dracula is on the computer. Wow. Makes no sense, but
It
wow.
all makes sense now, actually. Look, they're going through all these flashbacks. Now it all
These
makes sense.
twists.
How did they not see it?
Look, we had a robot.
How did they
Just
not
trying to
see
milk
it? He walked right onto the ship and they didn't even see it.
Oh, that's horrible. This is the setup for the sequel. And was that baby born in the Bang Machine? I think so, because I have no idea where else it came from.
Where else would it be born, you know?
Yeah, right? Like, I didn't know that the baby or anything was on the table. Like, I didn't know that that person was a character, let alone had a wife, let alone she was pregnant. Wow. This was clearly written by M. Night. What a twist. It's crazy. And that guy didn't seem too bothered by the fact that Dracula was on board. He was like, huh, like mildly like concerned, but didn't seem too bothered. Oh, rough stuff. Yeah, maybe when he interrupted their sesh. Yeah, it's true. Just kind of like cut away from that and not go back.
So that's it, huh?
Yeah, rough stuff. Can't wait for the sequel. The squeakquel.
So it turned out the robot was on the ship and is now in control of their fate, and that's the end.
Yeah.
What about the baby? And they're just like, we had a baby, and they were kind of trying to like pull you away from what was actually happening.
I bet the baby is gonna get launched into space in the sequel.
Ooh, it's Luke.
Oh, script by Al. The two L's.
S. Freschetti. Close. I was close.
The two L's did a phenomenal job again.
Blue
backs. In charge of the dough.
Eda Curtis. You can thank for the V-necks.
Are these just made up names, maybe? Just made up names to get some of that tax credit? Really? Charles? Jeez. These names seem made up.
Al Bradley. Wait, he wasn't the director.
No, what's his name?
Did you see that though?
Yeah. Is it Alfonso Bereskia? Yeah. He goes by Al Johnson. I think. I think again.
Al Bradley.
Yeah, Al Bradley. Right. I think it again. That's because of the Italian dubbing thing. Just like sound like a more American director.
Interesting. Wow.
Very interesting. Terrific movie.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel that and bring us back. Whoa.
Terrific movie. Love it.
What a film, huh?
Yeah. Exceptional. I love it. I'm surprised no one talks about it more. But there it is. Cosmos. War of the Planets.
War of the Planets, yeah. Yeah, okay, well...
You're going to get the most interesting YouTube recommends after that. Yeah, more like things that are just been viewed like 21 times or how many times that was viewed.
Yeah, that's so bad that it was...
That's wild.
Barely even viewed. But you know what?
Right?
Whoever posted that video is like going to wake up tomorrow and be like... 22 views.
What happened here? Cha-ching.
Somebody viewed it.
Honey, I told you.
Probably like the director's great grandson. Oh, wow.
Finally. Who the fuck? Who did? They watched the whole thing.
That's
multiple
true.
times.
That'll be the first. I guarantee you, our view is the first time anyone has watched that from start to finish.
Oh, man. And my account has watched it twice. So they'll just be like, someone watched this twice all the way through in the same day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a field day for sure. So you're welcome, whoever you are.
I didn't have to pay for it though. Ah man.
Yeah,
That's
quite
one
the
thing.
film. Well. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we give it?
Right. I was gonna say what are our thoughts on it,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But
Let's,
like even then,
you're,
like
you're right. Let's get into it. Okay, what are your thoughts?
I was gonna say like we usually do the what are our thoughts on it, but it's pretty tough. Like I can formulate my thoughts in the moment for that one, but my overall thing is like I can't piece together the story in a linear way, so it's kind of tough to do a big sum up in my mind. All I can say is just they tried to make something entertaining for something that was so low budget. A lot of things would have like stuck to more like one location stuff and not trying a bunch of things. That at least I felt like tried to have like a bunch of beats and try to make it like entertaining, even though they had like zero budget.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like it was also like knocking off Star Trek and all that shit. So
Yeah.
I'd just recommend watching Star Trek.
True. I think, yeah, I mean, I'll forgive them for all the just like 70s goofy space tropes that like would be in like movies and stuff. And, you know, like they were no different than like any of the other shitty space movies out there in that sense. I thought what really stood out to me was like the sound effects, and then like some of the just like montages of like spaceship exteriors and stuff just had this real like it just had like a real experimental like just vibe. Like it was just like a feeling, you know, like it was something where it's like if I wasn't looking for like a story in the movie, just like seeing some weird video art, that would have been that, you know. That would have been that. So in that sense, that stuff was really good. Also, like how bad the acting was actually really fun to me. Like all the just like inconsistent reactions, the like super undersold performances was fun. I had a good time, you know. That was it was funny to see how little people cared. Yeah, overall though the story sucked. Didn't make any sense.
What would you give it? What do we rank it at?
So out of 10, okay, I'm thinking
robot vampires.
Yeah, an underground space music video that lasted an hour. And it kind of did. Yeah, it did. There was like so much stuff that was just like filler in terms of like any kind of story. But then like there was just such a mood to it, you know? Just such a like a feeling, a vibe, you know? Okay.
The director nailed atmosphere. He did. That's what you get when you hire Alfonso Brescia.
So out of 10, I would say, I'm trying to think of context.
Out of 10 robot vampires,
I think I would give it a 4. I would give it a 4, a solid 4, because I think the music and like I said, all that stuff that was fun carried it, and all the other stuff really sucked. So 4, maybe even a 4.5.
Ooh.
No, I'm gonna say 4, but I was thinking about it.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go for solid 4.5. Because I would have gone 5, but the music was a little too screechy. When like I've never had music sound a movie's soundtrack and sound effects be so aggressively awful against the ears, so that gets a half point off. But I do appreciate like I said that they're trying to like go for stuff, trying to keep it constantly entertaining, and then that twist at the end. I mean, they had ambition. I'll give them that.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So then we'll round it off to 4.25, I believe, between our two scores, and
that's the only fair thing to do.
Yeah. Okay, a solid 4.25 then. Bam.
All right, sounds good.
Nice. Okay, well, thanks for bringing that one into the mix.
Absolutely.
I think I'll be due for the next one. Yeah, we were talking about that Audrey Hepburn charade. Yeah. So there's this movie. It's in the 60s, I think. It was from the 60s.
Yeah. 1963. Yeah.
Yeah, 63. A movie called Charade that we'll watch next time with Audrey Hepburn and Cary Grant.
Oh, so good.
Again, like why is a 60s movie in the public domain, especially one that has famous actors? Well,
yeah. Oh, Cary Grant is legit like a great and Audrey Hepburn. You kidding me?
Yeah.
It's an actual good movie.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
So the tagline for the movie is the best Hitchcock movie that Hitchcock never made. And so you might ask yourself, why is it in the public domain? Well, apparently Universal Pictures filed the copyright incorrectly. So immediately upon release, the movie was in the public domain.
Could you imagine? Oh, being responsible for that and having to get that phone call. Oh.
Yeah, that guy got fired. Yeah. But, but hey, you know what? I'll give him a high five if he's still alive. Probably isn't, but
yeah, get to watch Charade for free.
Yeah, we get to watch Charade on Twitch in 2021 for free. So thanks, buddy. It was worth it. We'll
I'm
carry
excited
the torch.
for that. I'm so hyped for that. I can't wait because that's an actual good movie. So that'll change it up a bit.
Yeah, I guess we should get to an actual. I guess we should set a schedule so that we can have like a level of consistency, so that as people come back, they know when to find us. You know?
Yeah, totally.
I think so. I think Monday nights are working. Are they working for you?
Monday's fantastic.
Yeah, we could like plug that into our little schedule, and then we'll figure out another day of the week. We'll do 2 solid movie streams, right? I think.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So check out our schedule. We'll put it in there, and we'll actually stick to the schedule so that you know when we're going to be going live. And once again, whisper us if you have any movies that you want to watch.
Absolutely.
Of course, they have to be in the public domain. But let us know, and we'll give them a watch on the stream.
All right.
Well, thanks, Ed.
Oh, thank you, Parker. That was a blast as always.
Yeah, and
thanks everyone in the chat too. What's the Wi-Fi? You've been very active. Thank you.
Yeah,
I know
we had Cash
Noah
and
Nick
Cheese there
Cage.
for a bit. Nick Cage.
Yep. Oh man.
Nicolas Cage 27, not the first Nicolas Cage. Thanks, Nick Cage 27. We hope to see you again.
Absolutely.
Noah, don't miss the skill check. Don't miss it.
Well, and then what's the Wi-Fi? And what's the Wi-Fi you're doing great in the leaderboards? That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks for being so involved.
One of these days you'll be able to spend your points on something pretty cool.
Absolutely. They're not just going to go to waste.
No. Okay, well, do you want to sign us off, Ed?
All right, absolutely. This is Parker and Ed at the movies, and until next time, take care.